morning. Testing. I can see myself. You can see me. I am here to. Well, hello. I'm sorry. I didn't really put together a script for this. Welcome to SudokuCon. I'm doing my segment of the live stream, which is going to go for 3 hours, where I try to solve as many genres as I can from puzzling. Now there are 240 genres out there, and we were only able to collect 112 of them, and I'm probably not going to get through 112. I'm lucky if I can get through 11.2 of them, which would be 1/10 the right amount if anybody's counting. And the idea is that I'm going to solve these genres, and you get to choose which genres I do. Although the best way to do that is to go to the donate page and pay $5 and choose a puzzle type for me. The one you see on your screen is just the first puzzle I'm going to do, which is a vertex slitherlink, and I'll explain how that works after I explain to myself how it works, because I have never seen a vertex slitherlink. The rules are fairly simple, I'm sure. So I'm going to be monitoring chat a little bit. So if you have suggestions, okay, Palfley says that if you donate and choose a puzzle type, that actually does work. So far, we've got a vertex slitherlink, and as far as I know, there are no other suggestions yet. My producers will probably whisper in my ear if they see one, but otherwise, I'm going to choose them myself if I feel like it, and if I'm very gracious, I might choose one that somebody wants. I'm looking at this vertex slitherlink, and then first got to figure out what the rules are, but it looks quite daunting. So why don't we just get cracking? Are there any questions? Oh yeah, go to SudokuCon, and while you're there, or actually long before you go there, you buy yourself a ticket for it. If you want tickets, you go to SudokuCon.com/tickets. Yeah. But the whole point of this stream is to get people to buy tickets, not to watch me solve puzzles. What's the point of that? The really exciting thing is buying a ticket. Okay, so I'm just going to start with this vertex slitherlink. The rules are very simple. Let me just read them. Oh dear. Okay, this is going to look funny to you for a second. Draw lines along the edges of some cells to form a loop. The loop cannot branch off or cross itself. A number indicates the amount of vertices surrounding the cell that are visited by the loop. The number indicates the amount of vertices surrounding the cell that are visited by the loop. So this 1 could be visited that way or this way. I don't see how it can visit either of these two. Ooh, I didn't know I could do that. I can highlight these buttons. All right. Well, I don't see how it can visit this button without visiting 2 vertices. So I'm going to just cross those out. Please tell me if I'm doing something wrong. Anybody who's done a vertex slitherlink before. Okay. Now, if I only visit this one, I'm going to have to visit from here and go here, but then I'm visiting 2 of these from the 2. So this one's also out. So in order to get into here at all, I have to go this way. And because I have to form a loop, I'm going to come out this way as well. And now to visit 2 cells in this on this 2, can you see my cursor? Yeah, you can. I'm going to actually have to either go straight this way or straight down this way. Don't know which I'm going to do of that, so I got to look somewhere else. 4 is very interesting because, no, it's not that interesting, is it? This 1 is going to be interesting. I can't get into here, and I can't get into here. Whoever chose this particular puzzle, actually, I can credit somebody for choosing it. They were being quite nice because I think this isn't too bad. Now, if I were to choose this one, we've got the same situation. I'm going to be choosing 2 vertices from the 3 vertices from the 2 clue. So I am using this one. I'm going to approach it from here. Now I can still come across like this, but I don't know. I think this 2 might be limited. I can't go this way, obviously. if I were to come this way, how do I visit this 2? Very easily, in fact. So that's not gonna tell me anything. This 4, nope. Okay, let's look at this 2 for a second. I can't come down here. I'm either gonna visit it this way or visit it this way. Is there any other option? I can't actually do this, can I? No. Okay. Great. So I'm either coming this way, which makes me visit 2 from that 1. So I'm going to come this way. This is not permitted at all. This is not permitted, and this is not permitted. I can't come down from this 2. So I think in order to visit only one vertex of this, oh, in order to visit, yeah, this segment was wrong. In order to visit only one vertex from this 1, I got to go like that. Okay, so now I've visited 3 from this 3 already. So this was done. This is exhausting. Okay, coming straight across here. I can come up, but okay, this is not available. So I got to visit both of these 2, and the only way to do that is to do that. Okay. Okay, great. Now this can't come. This might have to come up, but how do I visit this link? I can only visit it by coming this way. All right. So now the 4 is done. I don't know how to show that the 4 is done. Now these 2 can't meet, so I can't come up here because these 2 are avoiding each other, these 2 ends. So this has to come up. This can't come up, otherwise I'm visiting 4 cells from 4 corners of this 3. So I'm going to come this way. How am I doing so far? Jeez. Oh, this is a little stressful. Okay, I can't come over. I go this way. These 2 can meet, and probably they have to because I've already visited 2 spots. Okay, this is going well. I have to visit this point. I can't visit this point. I can't come across here, but I could go this way or this way. All right, with this 2, I can't touch this one. I've got to either do this, right, or this. Boy, 2's in the corner, very powerful in vertex slither link. However long I've been doing this for 12 minutes. Oh, wow. All right. Don't talk to me right now. I'm not paying attention. I probably have to do this. Yeah. Okay. I feel good about that. This one's done. Don't go here. Go down. And I'm done, right? Is this correct? Oh, I have to touch this one still. Okay. Goes like that then. And like this. Ah, all right. That was vertex slither link. What's the next suggestion? What are we doing next? Let's see. Have there been any more donations, producers? Oh, ta-da. You want me to do a ta-da? No, the ta-da is not a puzzle type. But tapa is a puzzle type. I like tapa. Let's see if there's a tapa. Nope, nobody suggested a tapa. So I don't have tapa. It's not an available. The puzzle types you can choose are under that. Can you give the link to? Can the producers please give the link to where people can choose a puzzle type for me? Oh yeah, exclamation point donations. Oh no, that's not it. Yes, it is. Okay, I'm going to do a different puzzle type. I'm going to do one that I like. How about that? While I'm waiting, let us do. Oh yeah, there was a Barnes puzzle, and that was suggested by Agent. Agent sent me a Barnes puzzle, so let's do that one. Okay, and y'all can suggest other ones through the donate link or watch me do the ones I like to do. Okay, wow. So Barnes, I happen to know the rules of Barnes for a change. In Barnes, you have to go through all the cells. And if you go through an ice cell, in other words, these blue cells, you must go straight. But also, you must go straight, but also you can go through more than once. So I can cross through this ice cell twice, but I can't cross through this cell twice. But on these cells, I can turn. It is a brilliant genre. I love these ice genres. Okay, and the other thing is, I hope I'm not mistaken about this, but I think I have to go through every cell. Draw a loop that goes through every cell. Yeah, okay, cool. Let's close these. All right. So if I have to go through every cell, that means I have to go through all the corners all the way like this, blah, 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 like so. I have to go through this corner. I have to go through this corner. These can't meet yet. I have to go through this corner, and here I hit an ice cell. I have to go straight through the ice cell. I have to go through this cell. If I go straight here, then that's okay. So that's not a problem. This is a corner. Let's do all the corners. Hey, let's do all the corners. Who came up with that brilliant idea? This is going to go like that. This is going to go through here and has to cross on that ice cell. No other option. How am I going to hit this cell? I have to come at it. Oh, I can come at it from any direction. That's horrible. Okay, let's do some more corners. Like this. I got to go through here behind that little thing. How am I going to visit this cell? Oh, I can go like that. How mean. Agent, this is a mean puzzle. It's the puzzle, actually, I should give credit. The puzzle was made by Vanilla Ice. If you want to see who made all these puzzle types, or who created each puzzle, that's in a sort of spreadsheet. I'm not sure whether we should share the spreadsheet, but we could. Anyway, let me do some more corners here. These two can't meet, so they both have to come down? No, this one, no, they can both go sideways. Let's see. Where else is this weak? This whole, I'm avoiding the kind of logic that puts this giant center together. How this center is operating. I think it's a very cool looking puzzle. But let me think about this cell. If I don't connect here, this cell goes like that. No, doesn't seem to be a problem. How am I going to visit this cell? If I go up, I can still visit it as a corner. I can do that. If I go here, whatever. I still think, okay. Wow. I don't know what to do next. By the way, chat, you're more than welcome to give me suggestions about which cell is weak and so on. Can I come down like this? If I do that, I have to do this. I don't see a problem there. Interesting. I can't cross on this one. From this cell, let's see, oh, I can't come across here, can I, you moron? Here we go. Okay, this goes this way. Oh, wait, this can come out this way. So you're not a moron. Thank you. I was worried that I was a moron. I'm talking to myself, if anyone's wondering. Okay. Has anybody done Barnes puzzles before? You have an icy cell next to a wall. No, I don't. Where's an icy cell next to a wall? Oh, there. Okay. There is an icy cell next to a wall. I had to look in the Twitch stream to see it. That helps. And that helps because of reasons. Let's see. This cell, if I come straight through here, that could be provocative, but it doesn't help me. Gosh. Agent, come back here. I wasn't done talking to you. I can't come this way, so this one, if it comes this way, this whole area here, I can just do anything, right? I mean, what's preventing me from just escaping this way? Do I have to do some sort of parity counting, or whatever they call it with the loops? This is not the difficulty level I was hoping for. See me struggle. I can do that. Look at that. Look at all these things I can do. The question is, what can't I do? That's a much better question. What looks weak? I mean, I can even do this. There's some idea here. Agent, what's the idea here? Agent, you're not even here. You need to visit row 6, column 6. You mean I have to count? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This one. I have to count, visit this. Oh, I see what you're saying. I can't come across here, but I do have to visit. Thank you. You are a genius, Emma Grant 1. Emma Grant. Okay, maybe you're not a genius. Emigrant is spelled with an I. Sorry. You have a reason for calling yourself that. I'm not trying to make. Okay. Anyway, so I had to visit that one. I also have to visit this one, and I can't visit it. I'm starting to get this. Okay. So this has to be visited this way. This can't be visited this way, so I have to go that way. Okay. This has to be visited. I got to go this way. Oh, this is cool. This can't come down. Can't go sideways this way. Can't go back up, so it has to go this way. Oh, that is cute. All right. So now this cell, I can't go straight. This cell is basically a corner. Right. Oh, no, it isn't. Oh, I could have gone this way. Okay. At least I haven't made any goofy, crappy mistakes. I can't go straight across. Speak of the devil, knock on wood, or whatever you call it. I got to do this one horizontally. So this one can't come across because I go this way. Oh, feeling good. Okay. This can't close, so it goes this way. Oh, that is so nifty. Then they go, this comes this way. Okay, agent, I changed my mind. You're a genius. No, I'm going to stop using the word genius. What I mean is you're a very kind person to choose this puzzle for me. Okay, these can't close off. Oh my God, what did I do? Okay, these can't close off. Now this is a corner. Got to take this one. This ice cell has to be visited. Now I go whoop-de-doop. And then I shoot through here. Oh, this is nice. Okay. This comes up, this. Okay, I've got to close this off. This is going to basically, wow, this loop is loopy. I got to go out. I got to come out this way. So now I got to fill this somehow. I've got to visit this ice cell. Okay. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I got to finish this area off. Let me just go backwards a little bit. I want to make sure I don't screw this up. These two ends, I can't color them. Oh, I can change line colors there. No, I can't. Why isn't it changing line colors? Change the line colors. Oh, color each line. There we go. I have to press that button. Okay, so now I know which loop. So the two orange loop ends have to come out through here. I'm pretty sure, right? Yeah. Unless I've messed this up. This one I do have to visit. I mean, this can come out here. This can do this. So then my orange has to goes all the way through here. This has to come through. This has to come through. This is a nice puzzle. What do you guys think of ice? Give me your opinion of ice. Ice is a very nice mechanic. Okay, this comes this way. This goes this way. These two loop ends can't meet, so they have to cross at the ice. Oh, wow. Okay, I got to change the colors because that blue is very hard to see. Going up, coming in. This cell has to be visited. Uh-oh. Oh, okay, that's not so bad. I got to go up here, but these can't meet, so this comes straight across. This goes through here. This closes. 9 minutes and 14 seconds. Okay, have there been any more? Hi, Logan. Yin Yang. I'm being told I need to go to the Yin Yang puzzle. The Yin Yang. Okay, the Yin Yang puzzle I'm going to get on a Sudoku pad link. And then I'm supposed to do an army ants. So stick around for army ants. I don't know how an army ants puzzle goes. I've never done that before, but yin yang I'm going to do so fast you won't even see it. So let me see. I'm going to try to find my yin yang puzzle. There it is. Okay, yin yang by Pink Hoodie. I'm going to wait until well, I'm not going to wait at all. Okay, yin yang is a very cool genre. I have to divide the grid in. Oh, how does this work? Oh, I have to shade, I guess. I have to shade them, I guess. Okay. Oh, this is wild. So yeah, I have to divide the grid basically into green and black cells. And the green cells can't form a 2x2 area, and the black cells can't form a 2x2 area, but the green cells must be connected all to each other, and the black cells need to be connected all to each other. and I don't see any green cells yet, or I don't see any white cells. And I'm using green just because that's a little bit more proactively done. I still don't see the yin yang puzzle on Twitch, so I'm a little confused. Let me know what I need to do. Otherwise, I'm going to start working on the yin yang. Actually, I can't start on it until everyone can see it. Solving pencil puzzles on Sudoku pad, that's ridiculous. That's what I thought too at first, Sudoku fan. But we're doing it this way. We're doing it this way, the same way that when you make a when you make a chicken casserole, you always shred the chicken first before putting it in the casserole. Does that make sense? Okay. I shred the chicken after I've put it in the casserole. Anyway, we can't see the yin yang, so I'm not going to start on it yet. But I will tell you that it looks pretty cool, and it has no white circles given. Maybe I need to put it into. Maybe I need to exit full screen. Okay, can you see it now? Logan, I was just reaching for an example. I mean, I was reaching. This is what I do with my entire life. I've been reaching. Okay, well, help us. We can't see the cannot see the Sudoku pad link. What have I done wrong? Okay. What I might do is I might, unless I hear otherwise, might go ahead and do the other one, the army ants. Oh, I am going to regret this so much. Army ants. Yeah, I'm going to do the army ants in puzzling. Okay, so you see that you got something to see. Oh, there's the yin yang. Okay, it did work. So let's start on the yin yang, actually. I lied, but nobody died. So that is fine. Okay, I'm going to start shading this because I've already been looking at it. These are black cells, certainly. That makes this a green cell. And as you can see, I'm probably going to have, only one, in one of these spots somewhere, I'm going to only have one green cell. So this is a bit unusual in that the outer edge is almost completely dominated by shaded cells. So my guess is that in order to solve this puzzle, I'm going to have to start in the middle somehow. Okay, and look at these 4 cells. I don't know which ones are black or shaded and which ones are unshaded, which ones are black and which ones are green in our case. But I do know that at least one of them is green, and it has to connect to this green in the corner. So all of these, in order to get out there, have to be green. And that means this is all black. This is all black as well. Cool. Now these, of course, why don't I just blacken in all of the black cells? Because that is how, well, I'm not going to do it on the edge yet because that's just a waste of time. There, those are all black, and this is green because it has to come out. This is therefore black because I can't have a checkerboard. This can't be black, can't be green either. This is uncheckerboarded. Okay, one of these is going to be, all right, these are both green, of course, which means this can't be green, otherwise I have a 2x2. This has to be green. Stop. What was that noise? Okay, unshaded. Okay, yeah, I like this. I mean, this puzzle isn't going to be your best introduction to yin yang, but it is a very cool puzzle. I cannot tell a lie. All right, now, given that, okay, I don't know where the green cell is on the outside. So now we're basically doing the second half of the puzzle, which is to figure out how these center gray cells hit the edge? How do they get to the edge? They can go here, for example, but they can go pretty much anywhere else. So that's quite alarming, to put it mildly. Um, so let's think about it. So let's look at this section. Oh, okay. One of these has to be a black cell. One of these has to be a black cell. What is that telling me? If it was this one, I would be what you call dead meat. So that's green. Yeah, dead hippo meat is a very sad sight. Okay, so one of these is green and the other one is black. And I don't want to bifurcate, which I spell with a PH, Biphercate. I don't want to bifurcate, but I want to think critically about this moment. What is the big difference between those two situations? I've got this 2-cell section here, and I don't have a 2-cell section here. And somehow that is going to be significant. Let's just imagine that this is green again, and then now I am bifurcating. So what the heck's wrong with me? If I do that, then this is green and this is black. And then I've got a green here too. I think I'm starting to see it. Okay, that was bifurcation, but we're trying to get through this. So one of these must be green is what I'm thinking, but not necessarily both. But let's go ahead and turn all of these gray or blackish, which means that all of these are green. Otherwise, we have disconnectivity. We got to push the green through here, and it's going to come to here, and then one of these is going to be green. This is coming green. Oh, you know what? I just realized we're not going to have answer confirmation either. These are black, right? I know what's going on. I got to have these be green and these be black. Yeah. And if that doesn't look right to you, then please say so. Does anyone have any questions about that one? Otherwise, I'm going to go on to army ants. I'm terrified of army ants. Everyone should be terrified of army ants. Any questions? No? That's a very nice yin-yang puzzle. Thank you to Pink Hoodie for creating it. And thank you to, I'm going to find out who suggested this yin-yang puzzle. And thank you to Bobuardo da Vinci for suggesting it. Okay. All right, so now I'm going to do the army ants puzzle because punishing myself is one of my favorite things to do. Okay. Window puzzling. Oh, now let's go back to the Barnes window. And there we're going to open this army ants puzzle. Where is it? Come here. Copy this. Okay, here we go with army ants. Okay, army ants player. All right. While we're setting that up on your screen, draw lines to move some of the numbers. Move the numbers. Okay, movement lines cannot cross or overlap each other. Lines can also not go through the start or end points of other numbers. Numbers must form sequences starting at 1, where consecutive numbers are orthogonally adjacent. Two different sequences cannot be orthogonally adjacent. Movement lines cannot go through borders. Wow. Okay. Wow. Numbers must form sequences starting at 1, where consecutive numbers are orthogonally adjacent. Draw lines to move some of the numbers. Movement lines cannot cross or overlap each other. Okay. Lines can also not go through the start or end points of other numbers. I'm going to read the Eric Fox version of this rule set. What a crazy rule set. I told you we should be afraid of army ants. Move some numbers such that each orthogonally connected group forms a sequence of consecutive numbers starting with 1. Each number in the sequence must be orthogonally adjacent to the next. A number may move vertically and horizontal. Okay. So in the end, I have to have orthogonally adjacent sequences of numbers. Okay, I think I understand. In the end, every 1 has to be next to a 2, or by itself. Well, more importantly, every 2 has to be next to a 1. Every 2 has to be next to a 1. Orthogonally adjacent cells can't be from different sequences. So how far can I move a cell? Can I move it all the way to here? Yeah, okay. So the distance I move a cell has nothing to do with its number. I just have to end up with sequences. Wow, this is crazy. So who does this 5 go with? This 5 has to go with this 4, but the 4 can also move. I mean, these two can dance a little tango all the way across the screen. That is crazy. Okay, so this is not the place to start. This 5, it's good to keep it in mind because the 5 is eventually going to have to be next to this 4. It can't be next to this 4 because this 4 refuses to go through an edge. This 1 is already next to a 2. This 1 is next to a 3 that it's not going to be part of a sequence from, so get the 3 away, right? Get this 3 away from me. That rhymes. This is nuts. So how does this 1 get away from this 4? It doesn't. This 4 is stuck. The 1 is also stuck. They're next to each other. So the 1 has to go through a 2 to get to the 2, it has to go through a 2 and a 3 to get to that 4. Okay. But it can't be this 3, can it? I mean, I can't move this 2 over to here. Wow. Okay, I don't know what these colors mean. I'm creating colors. I believe this 3 is going to have to move up 1 more square in order to be with this 3, but I'm guessing with this 4, but I'm kind of guessing instead of thinking. Okay. How is this 4 going to get to be next to a 3? If I put this 3 next to it, then I have to move this 3 away, but how is this 3 going to be next to a 2? And how is that 2 going to be next to a 1? It appears to me that these cells are just going to have to go, it's going to have to move very long distances. So that's a helpful thing to know. Okay, I've at least understood the rules. That was cool. AEM Meow says, can you slip the numbers in column 7 down to the next to the ones in column 8? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, down to the next. Yeah, I can do that. I can do that. Oh, no, I can't. No, the 1 and the 4 can't both slide down. No, the 4 can't use the cells that the 1 used to move. But you can do this. Yeah, so that's cool. The problem with that is then these two 1s are orthogonally adjacent to each other, and this 1 has nowhere to move. This 1 cannot move. Okay, so that is a good question and a good idea, but it's not going to work. All right, so this has to move away. We know that. It can't be next to this 1 because 1 and 3 are not going to be orthogonally adjacent and be part of the same sequence. So this has to move again. It could move up and be next to this 4. That looks somewhat promising. Oh, by the way, I have 1, 2, 3, 4 4s, right? And logically, I have to have 4 3s, and I have to have 4 2s, and 4 1s, and I only have 1 5. Okay, I'm sorry, that's very elementary, but that's helpful to know. So every 4 has to be next to a 3. I mean, I'm sorry it took so long to realize that, but that's how it is. Okay, cool. I think this is really where the weakness is, in this box with the 1, 2, 3, 4 in it. The 4 and 1 can't move. The 4 has to somehow magically go next to a 3. I mean, I can do that and put a 2 here, and then if I move these 2 away, this sequence is done. Oh, this might go like that, you know what I mean? This is vibe solving. I hate vibe solving. I don't think this is how I should be doing it, but I'm sort of more familiarizing myself with the rules than anything else. But it still remains the question: what 3 is going to be next to this 4? This 3 I can rule out. This 3 I can rule out because I just can't get next to this 4. Again, I don't know what the colors are for. If anybody knows what the blue and yellow colors are supposed to help me with, if I put this 3 next to this 4, I have massive problems, I think, because I can't put a 2 next to this 3, can I? Well, I can. I can do this, but then I can't put a 1 next to this 2. Is there any other way to get a 2 next to this 3? With, if I move this away, I mean, it's getting even harder, because if I try to move this 2 next to it, then this 3 is stuck in here like a sad, sad ant. By the way, ants don't mind getting stuck in things. But in this case, SudokuCon is writing vibe solve, vibe solve. No, I have to be logical. Okay, so if I put this 3 next to this 4, then we get trouble. I think I have to do this. I really do. And this 2 has to come over here. And now this 3 is hella stuck. Wow. This is bad. Maybe there's a different way to do this. Maybe this 2 comes over like that. And then this 2 here, 3, 4. Okay. This, like that, like this. No, not quite. This way, this way, this way. Okay, well, vibe solving is fun, but it's not very satisfying. Okay. Okay, somebody actually sent a Sudoku. Okay, I know. No, I know. All right. Okay, this is a pencil puzzle palooza where we're supposed to introduce people to exotic pencil puzzles. The next one up is Sudoku. All right, but we already have it loaded up. I just have to wait for it to load itself up in my stream. Let me know when I'm good to go. Where is my Sudoku? Okay. I can see the Sudoku, and when you can see it, I'm going to start solving it. Oh boy. All right. Somebody sent a Sudoku. All right. This is a funky looking one. I like the pattern, and the stream can see it. That's great. All right, let's just actually solve. Remember what it's like to solve a Sudoku? Whoops. You don't need colors. You never need colors to solve a Sudoku, I'm going to say. I'm just going to say that to piss people off. Sixes. All right. I've got 2 4s here, so that's a 4. One of these is a 4. 2 6 8 9 5. 2 4 2 4 6 7 8 9 1 3 5. Let's see. I can do a little bit more. There's 2s in here. This is a 7. 4 5 6 7. All these diagonal lines are making me dizzy after all that orthogonal work in the army ants puzzle. 2s. 2 6 8 9. All right, I'm falling into bad habits. All right, 6s, we've already done. Let's look at the numbers one at a time. We've got 2s. We can't do anything more with 2s. 3s are all just on the left side. 4s, we have done quite a bit, but not very much, to be honest. 5s, there's a 5 here. That's helpful. Any other five tomfoolery that's possible? One of these. 2 is a 5. Okay. 6s are fun if you're if you're a fan of the number 6, then 6s are fun, but I can't do anything else with 6s, I think. This 6 is in one of the 2 corner spots here. 7, 8. 8s we've done already. 9s. 9s are like 3s. 9s are like 3s. And I'll explain that another time. Okay, so that's it for sort of hidden singles. One of these 2 digits that one of these 2 spots I've highlighted is a 3. If this is one of those puzzles that requires a swordfish or something like that, then I'm going to be livid. I'm going to be livid. 1, 2, 7, 8, 9, 4, 5, 3, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 5, 6, 8, 9. 2, 4, 5, 7, 8, 1, 3, 6, 9. No, it's not helpful. I'm basically looking for pairs. 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This is a naked single. Oh, yay. And you thought there weren't going to be any naked singles in this stream. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 9, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 9, 6, 5, 7, 8. Okay, where is 6 in this column? It's going to be in one of these 2 cells. That's not helpful. Our viewership has risen to 50 people. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 1, 3. How do I? This doesn't see a 6. What are you talking about? Okay. Let's see. 1, 5, 6, 8, 9, 4. 1, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 2, 3, 7, 2, 3, 4. Okay. 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 3, 6, 9. Nope. Okay, one of these 2 is a 6. Yeah, I'm getting a like a what do you call it? A swordfish vibe from this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 9, and people, we're trying to get through these puzzles. We're not. I'm going to be honest with you. We are not here to get stuck. We are not here to get stuck. We are here to be breezy. 1, 2, 6, 7, 8, 9, 3, 4, 5. I'm not gonna pencil mark more than. I'm gonna think. Thinking is for chumps. I mean, no, thinking is what we need to be doing. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 1, 2. This can be a 6. That's what really makes me mad, is that this can be a 6. You can go ahead and like drive into my garbage bins and strew them all over the street. That doesn't make me mad. What makes me mad is that this cell could be a 6. All right. If you wanted to watch me laugh at my own jokes, this would be the place to do it. 5s, 2, 4, 5. Okay, this looks restricted. There's a 1, 2, 3 triple here. But this can't be a 2. That's nice. So what is this cell? Can these 2 be the same? Yes, they can. If this is a 2, this has to be a 2. If this is a 1, then this can be a 1. Yeah, that's not helping. So these, I can't color these the same. 1, 2, 3, 4, 9. 1, 2, 4, 5, 1, 6, 7, 8, 9, 2, 3, 4, 5. We already threatened to label that one. Okay, Lucian says, where can the 3 go? Where can a 3 go? Oh, you made a color all the places where 3s can go? I don't want to do that, do I? Is there like a skyscraper on 3s or something? I mean, these can be 3s, these can be 3s. I heard the breeze in the trees. All 4 of these can be 3s. I don't know if that's productive Lucian rules. I don't think there's a swordfish, says Tall Cat. There may be an X-Wing. Tall Cat, you know I don't trust you. Tall Cat is currently the hype train conductor. Okay. All right. I'm going to write the 1, 2, 3 in here because I have a feeling we might have a triple in column 4 eventually. I don't know. 1, 4, 5, 6, 7, 2, 3, 8, 9. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 3, 9. Is there like a limitation on... I was going to say, is there a limitation on 4 in column 4, but there's already a 4 in it. This can be a 1. Yeah, that's not helpful. Okay, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 3, 1, 4, 5. All right. We're starting to get serious. This can be a 3, which puts that 3 there. I'm bifurcating again, or I'm coloring like crazy. That makes a 3 here. Yeah, that can't be the way I'm supposed to think about this. 4 is very limited in column 4. No, we already have a 4 in column 4. 4 in column 6 and 7. Okay, these aren't 4s. Well, these are obviously not 4s. Okay, so I've got a 4 X-Wing here, I guess. I can color that. Thanks, Tall Cat. You're such a cat. You're so feline. I almost said you're so canine, which makes no sense. 1, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 2, 3, 9. Yeah, it doesn't do much, but it's interesting. What that tells me is that, all right, if these 2 were 4s, then I have 4s in these spots. Okay, so in the bottom row, these are 4s. Finned X-Wing. Okay, I'm going to find out who suggested this puzzle. If there's a finned X-Wing, thanks, Columps. I believe I've never seen a finned X-Wing. Not sure it actually helps. Yeah. Finned X-Wing, not sure it actually helps. Famous last words. On 9 ending in box 1. All right, let's look at 9s. Oh, I see. You know what happens? All right. If you have a situation like... No, that's not what I'm talking about. I'm just talking out my rear end. Wow. You know, I asked people for 2 to 3 star difficulty puzzles. If I get stuck here, I'm gonna yeet this puzzle. I seriously am. Okay. If somebody has asked for a different puzzle genre, please let me know. I just want to have it on deck in case I get massively stuck on this Sudoku, which is not the point of this stream at all. This isn't 8 or 9. Okay. I've never heard... Well, say it again. Spell it. Oh, Geradeweg. Okay, I'm gonna switch to... That's German. German is Geradeweg, and you said Geradeweg or something. That's cool. All right. I'm sorry. Forgive me. I'm talking to my producers. They're doing a great job. All right. I am going to switch to a different puzzle because the point of this stream was not Sudoku. Even though I'm sure this is a very nice puzzle. Okay. And in fact, I've just been shown it, right? This is the Geradeweg by Menderbug. Cool. It looks nice, and I love Menderbug, although I've never met them personally. Draw a non-intersecting loop through the centers of some cells that passes through every clue. A non-intersecting loop that's through the centers of some cells. So we're not, unlike in the Barnes puzzle, I don't have to go through every cell. Okay. Every straight line segment that touches the clue must have a length equal to the clue's value. Cool. So this one, whoops, I need the line tool. This one, I'm either going in through this way or this way. Every straight line segment that touches a clue must have a length equal to that clue's value. Oh, okay. So What does that mean? That means that if I go through this 5, I either do a 5 of this length or a 5 of this length somewhere, or if it's a vertex, if I'm not mistaken, if it's a vertex, it has to be 5 in both directions. Okay, wait. Every straight line segment that touches a clue must have a length equal to the clue's value. All right, so that does tell me that the ones we're going to be turning on the ones, and both segments coming out of the one are going to be one cell in length. So this has to come this way. Yes. This can't go down with, without either turning a corner and therefore breaking, or going straight through and making a 3 but breaking the 4. So this has to come up. No, it doesn't. Yes, it does. It can't turn. And this has to come down. This 2, there is the option of it being like that. Or crossing straight through this way. What it can't do is this. So let's put an X here and an X here. Okay. This 2, is this possible? Because if this is not possible, then it has to go, there's going to be a symmetrical sort of line through this one. Okay, that's not helping. Let's see. I'm going to think about, what are we going to think about? This 2, let me see. What am I doing? Where am I going out from this 1? If I come up, then how do I fulfill this 4? This is the only, if I come up, this is the only way to fulfill the 4. And then the 3, I've got to come in from the 3. Let me drink a little bit of water here. Yeah, I'm again just kind of noodling along. This doesn't appear to be immediately broken. If it does come down, it needs to turn this way. And then, what's the problem? Let's have a length equal to the clue's value. So I think what I want to do is just explore these 2s. If this comes out straight across here, it's going to restrict this 3. The 3 can't come down, so it's going to come across. And if it comes across, the 4 is going to need to come across as well. So, or can it? Yeah, this is impossible. Yeah, I've got to at least do this. But I might be going in too deep and missing something more obvious. The 2 is going to have some vertical component, right? Either that, or that, or that. Let's suppose it does this. If it does, it's going to turn here and either form a 3 in that direction or a 3 in this direction and turn again. If it does that and comes this way, that seems to be okay, but so maybe I need to be thinking about these 2 2s in conjunction with each other somehow. Again, a puzzle genre that I have not seen before. Is there anything militating against the 2 of them behaving the same way? Eventually, these 3s and 4s, they're going to be coming into this area here, right? The 3 and the 4, so I obviously can't connect these 2, and I can't connect these 2. But in order for the 3 and 4 to be used at all, I have to come inside here. I do have to come inside. But in order for these 2 to be used, I could hypothetically stay outside entirely for those. Well, I mean, yeah, no, that's not going to help. Row 3, column 2 must be vertical. Row 3, column 2. This has to be vertical? Right, because... Why does it have to be vertical? Oh, wait. Oh, this 1, 2, oh, this is a 3 size. Right, that's why. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and cross those spots out. Great, thank you. No, sincerely, from the bottom of my heart, thank you, Emigrant. All right, that's cool. So how much of this do we know? Can I do this? I don't think I can, right? Yeah, that would require this to come all the way through here. And it would require this to get all buzzed up. Okay, so there's at least this much. Okay, I mean, this 5 is probably quite restricted. If I try to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, then I really block in this 3, don't I? So I do think this is going to be, oh, whoops, this is going to be horizontal. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, it has to take a certain amount of this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It can it be this much? That would cause the 2. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know how much of this I can already take. Row 3, column 2 needs to go down quite a bit. Yeah, so 1, right. So this is at least 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, this much, at least this much. Okay. Actually, that is 4, isn't it? 1, 2, 3, 4. Which means this needs to turn. This is done. If I come this way, then that has to do that, right? If I come this way, it comes straight across. Stuck some more. Oh, I see. If I do this, then it's got to turn again, but it can turn this way and do that, right? Wow. Okay, we don't know that. All right. 4 is not forced yet. Do you realize there are 5 different 4s on the grid? What is not forced? How much of this is not forced? Oh, this is not forced, I guess, if this comes all the way up here. Okay. But this does need to turn, right? I mean, can I do this? I guess I can. Ah, phooey. All right. Thanks for that, Emigrant. All right. So I still don't know whether this can go up or down, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, this is at least this one. Okay. Row 5, column 2, 3. This was not justified. No, I know this wasn't justified. I just saying I can make that connection. I just didn't undo it after verifying. Thanks, Palfly. So let me look at this again. This is still possible, but then this 3 has to do this. Yeah, okay, that's fine. So I'm not coming in through here. So this is going to have some vertical component. It has to be a vertical component. Okay. I could still go 3 this way, or I can go 3 this way. But if I can't come through here, I've already entered this region 3 times, and so I have to exit. I have to either enter one more time. If I enter one more time, it would be from here, right? From one of these two, one of these two directions. Wow, y'all are not giving me like easy puzzles here. Let's see. So row 6, column 7 goes at least 1 to the left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 goes at least 1 to the left. Oh, that other left. I see. I see what you're saying. Right. Okay. Of course. This isn't possible. Okay. This goes at least 1 to the left, and oh, I guess it can connect all the way through here. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. So what that means is probably has implications for this 3. 1, 2, 3, 4 endpoints in the grid on the inside here. This can't come down. So okay, listen. Here's some logic. If neither of these ones comes into the middle of the grid, then these two can't connect with each other, and instead these connect with each other. And then this 3 seems to be stuck, right? So what I'm saying is one of these has to come down. It can be either this one or this one. It has to come into the middle. One of these has to come into the middle. So one of these has to come across. Either we have this coming across or this coming across. 1, 2, 3, 4. And if we have this coming across, how do I fulfill this 2? I think it has to be this comes across, this goes up, this goes out, and this connects through here. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. But now this 3 is broken, right? No, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, no, the 3 is broken. Yeah, this isn't working. That logic was cute, but it didn't work. Well, let me just look at it again. Was there some other thing I could have done? I'm overthinking this for sure because I did ask for 2 to 3 star puzzles. Why not both 1s and 2s coming in? Why not exit in all directions like this? Exeunt omnes. I mean, that does look right, and I'm tempted to get into the vibe solving world again because otherwise we might never get done. Oh, that's interesting. Doesn't that make it very hard for this 4 to be fulfilled? Doesn't this have to do this then? And then these kind of separate in their directions? Yeah, I mean, that looks very plausible. Okay, got to turn. I mean, this is again, I've skipped some steps here. This comes up, and this comes all the way out here. It's got to go one step further. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, this goes through here. No other way to do that. This has to turn, and I've broken it. Okay. There's no point in getting frustrated. See, because I've just bifurcated all the way from Emigrant's suggestion. There is cool logic around that other touching 3, 4 and not cornering around the 2s. I'm not sure what you're saying, Glipperl. Let me just back up to the point where, where we were. Yeah, what is going on with this 3? It's either coming out through here, or it's coming up, which it can't. Oh, we didn't have this. Yeah, no, this is fine. This can't do this. Yeah, okay, so I think I'm happy-ish with that. God damn. All right, if this comes straight across, then what do I do with this 2? That's the question. Oh, I guess I can do that. All right. Wow. Nasty, man. This is done. Now this can come over here and then we're hunky-dory. 1, 2, 3. Oh, no, it doesn't have to move 3 in the other direction. Huh. What is up with this? Suppose this does that. It's going to have to turn, and then, I mean, that's fine, right? It can connect here. Mm-hmm. Row 5, column 7. Row 5, column 7 must be horizontal only. Okay. Yeah, I have that already. Okay. But if this goes here, I go one step further on this one. It has to turn, but if it turns here, it blocks this one in, so it would turn up. I mean, that does still look okay. And I'm gonna guess that's probably the answer, but we'd have to sort of disprove this first. Okay, so I don't know if that's a great place to continue. What about this now? Is this breaking? It would have to turn. I don't see that breaking yet. But if this goes up, this comes down. This becomes a 4. This becomes a 4. And then I don't think I can fulfill this 2. So what did I just do? Oh, man. So, yeah, if this comes down, it's come across. Yeah, okay. So this has to come up. All right. Once again, a pretty harsh puzzle, dudes, for a ancient pachyderm. Dang. Row 5, column 2, 3. 2, 3, 4, 5, column 2, 3 are joined. Oh, yeah, you got to join this. Okay, I've got it. All right, fine. All right, with this 2, I got to come straight through, because if I try to do this, then I got all kinds of trouble. So I'm going straight through here. This comes this way. These can't close, so this goes all the way out here. This 4 has to have some sort of horizontal component coming into here, maybe. Right. That's fine. Okay. Now this can't go straight anymore. Well, it can go straight some more. But it can't go straight and have this come this way. So that's fine. Can this come this way at all? And this come get out of here? Yeah, it can. All right. I'm thinking the wrong way here. Still don't know about that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, this is as long as it needs to be. This 3. Yeah, we still don't know about the 3. This 4. Okay, let's think about if these can connect. No, they can't. Of course, this comes through here. This can't continue. This comes through here and does that. This 4, it can't verticalize here, so this is coming at least this direction. So can I do that? I guess I can still. But I can't come from all the way to the top, and if I try to do that, Still works. Okay. So we do have to oh, this is 4, of course. Come on. Okay. Now we have to escape from this horrible area, so that we're going to come out through here. This comes up, of course. Now let's look at this. Is this still going to work? Is this going to work? No, it isn't, because I'm yeah, no, it can work still. Damn it. Did I say damn it? I hope there are no children watching. These two loop ends, there's one, oh, there's this loop end coming out here. These two obviously can't connect, but yeah, there's a connectivity question up here before we can close off everything. But let's look at this 4 for a second. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is also horizontal, and in fact, it has to finish like this. Didn't we have this before where this was breaking? I don't know. This is, okay, this is coming across this way and cuts off. So these are connecting. This comes down and comes across. Right, we've been here before. This can still go up. This can go up and come across. But now 1, 2, 3, 4. This has to take at least this cell, and that does that prevent this at all? Yes, it does. It does. So this is going this way. Thank heavens. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, that's done. This has to come up. No, it doesn't. All right, we're done with everything except this crazy top segment here. So is this broken? I think it is, because if I do this and this, then this point is stuck here. So this has to go one more here, and then I can do this. Okay, whoops, that's a beautiful, oh, you're doing great. That's nice. There we go. All right, come out here. This comes up and across, and this connects here. All right. Does anybody see any wrong with that solution? Okay. All right, that takes care of my Gradavik, and the next puzzle is going to be a slant puzzle, and I'm just going to wait for it to appear. Okay. All right. Place a diagonal line into each cell connecting two opposite corners, such that no loops are formed by the diagonal lines. We're only making diagonal lines from edges. A clue in a cell indicates how many lines are extending from that circle. Okay. So there must be, whoa, not edge only. I guess I do have to do center only. Oh my God, what am I doing? Wow. Yeah. Do I want center only? What does that do? So wait, hang on. I need to set this up properly. Center only. Yeah, I don't want that. That's exactly what I don't want. I want edge only, so that I can do this. Okay. These 4s have to have diagonals coming out of all corners. Okay. That's fine. The 3s have to have diagonals out of 3 of the 4. No loops are formed by diagonals. Okay, yeah, so they don't all have to connect. This can just be a dead end line, and that's not a problem. Let's see. So this 0 is probably useful. I can't have a diagonal coming into the 0 in any direction. So what else is going on? Just fiddling around with this constraint. The 1 can come this way or this way. Okay, so we have this beautiful pattern of 3s and 2s that come around in a sort of octagonal shape here. What's interesting is that pattern is broken by this pair of 3s. Oh, look, okay. So this 3 can't take both of these, because then this 3 will be broken. So this 3 can only take one in this direction, one downward slant, so it has to take both upward slants. So this 1 is done. This one has to take both downward slants. And now it can either go this way, and this one goes this way, right? But if you do that, okay, fine. All right, let me show you what I'm seeing. If I do this, then this 2 has to take these 2, and this 3 is broken. So this has to be the other way around. This goes this way. Whoa. And this goes this way. This 2 is taking 1 from up here. This 3 is done. These 3s are both done. This 1 is done. The 2 is taking away one of these 2 3s, so this one has to take both of these guys. And that's fine. And then the 2 can come down here. That's not a problem. This 2 has already used up once, and there's nothing preventing it from going this way. In other words, there's no restriction on this 3 based on what the 2 is allowed to do. There's probably something having to do with that, though, that's important, because, yeah, anytime that a 2 comes in this direction, it's going to restrict the 3 to have to take both of the segments coming away from in the other direction, away from the 2. So let's just think about what happens here. If these all point away from the 3s and give them lots of freedom, there's actually nothing preventing that, is there? Everybody's happy then. This 3 would have to do this. You know, what I'm just illustrating is that if any one of these 2s points away from the center in any way, then it's going to force the 3 that's next to it to branch outward. But that doesn't really say a whole lot on its own. So, welcome to Slantland. Oh, every cell has to have a line? Place a diagonal line into each cell. Holy crap. Thank you very much. God. So why? All right, so this has to, oh, okay, that actually is enormously helpful. Thank you, Emma Grant. Why do you spell your name with an A? Is it a pun? Anyway, you don't have to tell me. I'm just curious, because I want to get to know you, just like you want to get to know me. I've been so charming. That's very interesting. So this can't have a 1. This goes this way. Holy moly. All right. Very helpful. So let's start like bashing the crap out of these questions. That's very, very interesting. So what am I saying then? What am I concretely saying? Can I come across here? I guess I still can. How do I use this? How do I use this cell? All right. Slow down, Hippo. You're figuring it out. Connecting to opposite corners so that no loops are formed. Okay, a diagonal cell. All right. So if I were to do this, for example, then I'd have to, whoops, then I have to take all of these and these, but I don't think there's anything wrong with that yet. Okay. Okay, cool. It's fine. Oh, I see. This forms a loop, right? So I do have to take both of these. I can't can't keep myself from doing that. This is prevented, right? So that's good. All right, so now this means that has to do that because I can't take both of these. And that means I can't take both of these. This one has one coming out of it. This 2 is not restricted very much yet. But I do know, okay, if I did that, I'd have to come out from here, and that's in and of itself not a problem. Oh, I guess I can branch here. Is there any other place where I'm in danger of creating a loop? This logic is useful here too, isn't it? I can do both of these, and therefore both of these. And what about here? No, I don't have that yet, but okay, great, as they say. EMA and then Grant. That's so simple. That's just your name. What does EMA stand for? Those are your first names? Ezekiel, mastermind of all puzzles, Grant. Thanks. Now I know everything. Okay. All right. Let's not form any loops. Let's play a game where we don't form any loops. This requires an angle to come out of it. I can't use this because it forms a loop. Great. So what does that mean? I can't use both of these now. Okay, that's kind of nice. This goes this way. Oops. Hey, this way and this way, this way and this way. This is so much better on puzzling, I'm sure. And now this has to come this way. Now the 2 has to come up. This 2 has to use one more, but we don't know which. If it does this one, that is what is known in the business as fine and unproblematic. Hey, cool. That's great. If I took this one, I'd strain these a little bit, but not very much, honestly. So one of these 2 is fine. Oh, this has to go this way, right? Okay, this has to take one of these 2. If it took this one, this would come this way, and that's fine. But if it kicked this one, this would come this way, also fine. EMA Grant. What kind of blindfold do we make for the pencil? Do I need to scroll up and figure out what you guys are talking about? All right. I'm sorry, I don't know. I don't want to listen. All right, let's finish this puzzle. It hasn't been that long. It's only been 11 minutes. Let's see. What's my next deduction? All right, I know that I can't do this, right? That's fascinating. If I take this cell, then I'm forced to do this, but that's okay. Hey, stop. Why did it do that? I need to back up a little bit, sorry. Yeah, I don't know. That's the part where I was stuck there. Okay. What's the problem with this? Nothing. I don't see a problem. Damn. It is quite amazing. If I go... yeah, if I take this one, then I do this one, and I have a loop. Wait, do that again. I have to take this one, because if I take this one, then I'm forming a loop. So this has to come this way. This has to go this way. Okay. All right, I guess I kind of see how bizarre that is. And now I can't form this loop, so that comes this way. Okay, I guess I'm getting the hang of it. I think this puzzle type requires some real getting used to. So I'm not going to pretend to be frustrated, because I'm not frustrated, but I can see why other people might be frustrated. Let's put it that way. This is fine. This is fine. We can't do anything more there. Good. So, can I do this? I would put this going that way, and this going that way, and then I form a loop. What? That's wild. Okay, there is some logic here. So this has to come this way. Okay, fine. This has to go this way. This has to come this way. Okay. So again, if I were to do that, I would probably form a loop, right? Is that one of those things? It's just one of those things? Yeah, it is. Okay. There's some sophisticated parity thinking that goes on here. So this can't come this way, so it has to go that way. This goes this way. This comes this way. And this would form a loop. God, it's hard to see the loops, but don't think of them as loops. Just thinking of them as somehow closing off the world from itself. Again, no, not again. This can come either direction, right? Still okay one way or the other. Those two are both fine. This is fine. So there's probably some other weakness down here somewhere. This could be done. I hope I haven't made a loop somewhere inadvertently. Hi, dogs making woofles. I don't know when you arrived, but I'm glad you're here. Don't leave again. All right. Let's think about this. If I do that, I'm not really in danger of creating any loops, but I'm not in any extra danger of creating loops. Where am I in danger of creating loops at all? I don't think there's a big danger right now. This would be fine, right? Man. Yeah, we don't know about that. Let's look down here some more. I need this 3. Suppose I do this and just block the 3 in. Is that a problem? I honestly don't think it is. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I'm vibe solving again. I think, doesn't this end up forcing me to make some kind of loop, maybe? No, it doesn't force a loop. Yes, it does. Okay, let's go back. Whoops. Yeah, that I want. Okay, this needs to come this way so as to not eventually form a loop. I think that's the kind of logic I'm doing here, which I hate. I don't understand it. Okay, so now this is probably going to cause me to eventually create a loop, maybe? Eh. What does that mean? No, this is okay. I don't know. Okay, I'm just going to finish this, I guess. Have I created a loop yet? I don't know. I don't know. Did you create a loop? Sorry, I'm underappreciating how cool this is. Yeah, this is done. Is that it? I mean, have we got them all? You see any errors? There's broken 3 in the bottom left. Oh, yeah, that's very broken. Oh, man. Okay. Beastly. So, okay, we knew that this was done, but if it's doing that, then it has to do this. Row 2, column 3. Row 2. This. This one. Oh, I see. Okay. All right. This is cool. Oh, no, it's not going in SudokuPad. Anyway, I shouldn't be talking to my producers. Okay, thank you. Yeah, I'm gonna do it in puzzling because Akari. Okay, the next puzzle, by the way, is Akari, so stick around for that. All 47 of you. Okay, so let's finish this now. This 3, I don't think I'm in any danger of creating a loop, but these 2s have to connect. So this 3 has to come up this way. Here I would form a loop, so I cut the loop. Does this create, whoops, does this create a giant loop? Because my eyes are too old to see whether that is creating a loop. It is not, is it? Yes, it is. Wow. Are you kidding me? I can't do that. Oh, wait, I have to do that. No, that is a loop. You are dead to me, loop. Yeah. So what if I do that then? That also creates a loop. Wow, the puzzle's broken. I've broken this puzzle. This gok again, I've broken. Let me see if I can pronounce this puzzle maker's name. Whoops. Whoa! It won't let me paste. Won't let me paste this name into a different space. Okay, sorry. I want to apologize to this author, but I've broken their puzzle, and I have to move on. Otherwise, we're going to be here forever. Wait, what? Jim Sudoku, you can't see the loop? All right, I'll show it to you. All right, this creates a loop, so that's dead. But this forces this, doesn't it? And then I have a loop. A giant, ugly, mother freaking loop. You think the bottom left was vibed in the wrong way. Okay, well, this is what I've been trying to avoid. Right? Let's go back to here. This one we found to be broken, so we went this way. And then we did something else. What was it? Okay. let's go to the Akari, okay? All right, I am opening it in Puzzling, copying here. I'm going to the Puzzling page again, guys, just so you know. I'm pasting here, and that's my Akari. You can pop into the voice producers and let me know when you can see this, and then I'll get started on it. In Akari, all we're doing is placing light bulbs. And the digits in the black boxes tell you how many light bulbs are touching that box. And the trick is that light bulbs can't see each other. So if a light bulb will illuminate all of the cells in its row and column, but if it can't illuminate another light bulb directly. So for example, if this is a light bulb and this is a light bulb, then it's broken. Okay. Okay. So thanks. And then there can't be any light bulbs next to a 0. It's a very nice puzzle genre, but I think that of all the people who have ever done Akari, I am the worst because I really find them very difficult to reason about. But so we know this much. In terms of these ones, we can also say that this isn't a light bulb because it would eliminate both of these from being illuminated. We can't put a light bulb here, otherwise the one is broken. Okay. Similarly, this can't be a light bulb, right? Because, oh no, it can be, because then I can put a 1 here. Okay, so that's not for sure. So this one doesn't have a corresponding spot. This is a beautifully symmetrical theme, by the way. I think this is pretty cool. So what I'm thinking about is that every one of these rows needs to have a light bulb in it somehow, right? And obviously what I just did is going to illuminate a whole bunch of stuff, but it breaks this particular one. But the point I'm trying to make is that every one of these rows is eventually going to need to be illuminated. And I mean, you can have a row or a column with no light bulbs at all, as long as every cell in that column or row is illuminated from the side if it's a column, or from the top and bottom if it's a row. And the reason I'm saying all that is a mystery to you, and is probably a mystery to me as well. So I think the pressure in this puzzle is on the fact that I've got all these little corners of the grid that need to be illuminated. And the only way to illuminate this is to shine a light directly into it, right? For example, like that. And there are a bunch of those, right? So that's a little bit of logic for you. Let's see. If I have a cell, this cell illuminated, it's going to force this to be illuminated and this to be illuminated. So there are these kinds of chains of forcing item. Oh, that's important. That's important to see. Okay. And we don't need these to see it. But if I were to illuminate this cell, it would illuminate this one, but there's no way to illuminate this cell. You see that? So that's kind of cool. So this is not a light bulb. Yeah, if I were to illuminate it, there's no way to illuminate this cell. I can't put a cell here because then this one is broken, and I can't put one here because these two see each other. Okay, so that's not a light bulb. Is the same thing true here? It's not. This is okay. But I guess the question becomes whether this somehow breaks the world. Is that what the question becomes? I do not know. I think actually that's not the big problem. But if I were to illuminate this one, then I'd have to go here. I think that's probably going to end up being broken because I've got all of these little corners still to illuminate, and the only way to illuminate this one is with this, and then this one has to be illuminated with that, and that's starting to look really pressuriferous. Oh wait, this is totally broken, right? This is broken. Okay. Yeah, I can't put a light bulb here. If I put a light bulb here, I have to put one here, and then there's no way to illuminate this corner. Ah, God, that is good logic. I don't remember having good logic in such a long time. All right. So that's not a cell. That's not illuminated. So these two both still need to be illuminated. If I do this, then where can I put a light bulb in this row? I could put it here, I guess. I don't know. That's not helping. Yeah, so both of these are still okay. Again, I don't understand why people gave me like hard puzzles. I think this is a hard one. Tell me this isn't hard and I'm just a newbie. Can I repeat this logic down here? I guess I probably can. I know this is broken. This can't be a light bulb. So yeah, it's funny. Yeah, no. I was gonna say why do I need this 0, but because I've already eliminated things there. Blah blah blah. I'm talking to myself. Ignore me. Okay, so we think about this again. If I put a light bulb here, then I have to put one here, and I have to put one here. But that seems fine. If I put one here, I have to put one here. So it's either these two or these two. So what is that telling you? Nothing, right? That doesn't bring me to any new conclusions. But actually, let's think about this for a moment. How am I going to illuminate this corner? I'd have to do this. Okay. And if I do this, how do I illuminate this corner? There are 2 ways to do it. Okay, so that doesn't really limit things very much. It does force that, while this doesn't force that. Okay, so no juji fruits coming out of that particular candy store. Yeah, Akari. Okay. One clue in the bottom right gives you an easy non-bulb cell. The one clue in the bottom right gives you an easy... well, yeah, no, this is not... No, wait, not that one. This is not, right? That can't be a light bulb. Yes, I agree. But this can still be a light bulb. This one would put one here. I wonder if the bottom corner is under greater... The bottom half is under greater pressure than the top half. By the way, thank you for suggesting this puzzle. You clearly you're showing like irrefutable evidence that you overestimated my intelligence, which is very flattering. So this forces that, forces that. Whoops. This forces nothing. This forces this, and this forces this. I think we've had this up here before. So I'm noticing with this that it's illuminating fewer lights, fewer cells over it down in this area. And I think it starts to become at least a little difficult to illuminate all these little nooks and crannies, right? Because all of these bottom corners here have to be illuminated. So how do I do that? I'm a little bit concerned that actually it's not too hard to do. Like, I've got 2 spots for this one. Right, I'd have to do this, but then I could do that. No, that. Okay. It's got something to do with the fact that these rows, again, it's the little nooks and crannies that are a problem. Yeah. Palfly, you're giving me a sense that you're giving me this sense that that my instinct was right, that the pressure comes from these nooks and crannies. 2, 4, yeah, 2, 4, 7, and 9 we need bulbs in. Let's go back and erase these speculative ones. So you're talking about these rows. Whoops. 2, 4, 7, and 9. Yeah. Yeah. So one of these two is illuminated. That takes out these. Okay, what you're telling me is that I can put dots in all these spots, right? Is that what you're telling me, Palfly? Yeah. So one of these two ones is illuminated. Ah, is the same situation true upstairs? I've got to have, whoops, I can do all of, whoops, I can do all of this. No, that's not possible. This is different somehow. But just looking at this all by itself, I've got to put a bulb into one of these two, one of these three, so it can't be here then. This must be a bulb. Is that okay, Palfly? Row 7, column 10. Yeah. Thank you, Palfly. Top is different because there's a nook to put a bulb into in row 1. Oh, that's so clever. This is a very clever puzzle. But again, it's not the kind of puzzle you want to introduce people to Atari with. Okay, so this is illuminated. Yeah. I'm going to need you to come in on a Saturday. How do I illuminate this? Yeah, well, there are lots of ways to do that. Okay, so that's nice, but it's not necessarily the same here. Okay, fine. Okay, but this is very helpful. So this is not a light bulb. I'm going to need a light bulb in one of these three spots. I'm going to need a light bulb in one of these three spots, around the 1, and one in one of these three, and one in one of these three. Doesn't that mean I can take everything else out? That means this is a light to illuminate this point. Let's make sure I didn't do something wrong there. One of these three, wait, let's just go back and make this a little bit more. I need one of these two, right? I need one of these three. And I need one of these three. So there's nothing here, or here, or here. Does that mean I do this? I don't know. No, that isn't good. Okay, I'm gonna, whoops, this was still eliminated. But yeah, I'm pretty sure I don't have one on this row. But in order to, right, if I were to take, say, this cell, then I'd have to take one of these two, I'd have to take one of these three, right? I'd have to take one of these two and one of these two, and there's no place for a cell in this row. Okay, and the same seems to be true, whoops, there. The same seems to be true for all of the ones in this column. So I'd have to take this. And that puts something here. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not satisfied with that because now I have these two cells that need to be illuminated, and I have this cell that needs to be illuminated. And I've only got 2 rows with which to illuminate. So let's see. That means this can't be a light bulb. Yeah, I jumped the shark here. Damn, tough puzzle. Okay, but that does mean that one of these two, this is sort of an X-wing of light bulbs here, and that takes care of the bottom half. So it's either this way or this way. Okay, that's fine. So maybe this cell, this is probably broken, right? This is probably broken. The whole thing might already be broken. The point is that row 1 clue can't have a bulb now. Oh, right. Yeah, no, I got you. Yeah, I'm a little bit behind you. Sorry. If I do this, then I end up, whoops. If I do this, then I end up with these two, right? And then I have an X-wing of bulbs in here. Yeah, it's one of these two. Well, it's forced to be in this direction. And this is all broken, right? There's no way to illuminate both of these cells. Okay. Okay, so this is not available, so this has to illuminate it. That puts one here and one here. Nothing here. There's no way to illuminate this bulb except from here. This is eliminated. Notice this very subtle difference in sound between eliminated and illuminated. Notice, though, I think this is still broken. This is still broken. There's no way to illuminate all 3 of these little frickin'... Oh, I can do this, I guess. But that doesn't make my life any easier because I've got to illuminate both of these. I got to illuminate both of these, but I only have 1 row to do it from. Okay, we got to go back. Damn, you know. The way that I collected these puzzles, by the way, was by appealing to a whole pile of trusted puzzle enthusiasts who chose them for me and reassured me they'd be 2 or 3 star puzzles. And maybe this is a 2 or 3 star puzzle, but I am too much of a noob. You're forgetting that row 1, column 7 can be a bulb. Yeah, no, I know. Yeah, that's true. I think it's probably forced to be a bulb. Maybe I need to go from that point. Let's take that out. Illuminate this. And now, again, I've got 3 of these. Oh, I've got 3 bulbs left to light up. I've got 3 crannies left to light up here. And I mean, if I take this, then I'm broken it, right? So this has to come down here. That means this isn't available. These 2 are taken. I've got 2 from here, so this one has to be illuminated from here. And then these 2, I can't do this because then this one is dead, so I do that. And now I do this. Oh my goodness. Wow. Okay. My brain is almost broken, but I've got another hour left to do. What is next? We've got our Okay. The next puzzle I'm going to do, the next puzzle type I'm going to do is called KinCon. And I'm going to go ahead and open it. I've heard of KinCon, but I don't remember if I've ever done one. I'm going to open it in the same window as the Akari. There it is. Oh, cool. Okay. C2, E8, G2. All right. Yeah, this does look familiar. I'm going to have to like connect figures at the edge of the grid. This is called, okay, place a mirror. Oh, nice. Place a mirror in some of the cells by drawing a diagonal line connecting two opposite corners. Every outlined region contains exactly one mirror. Symbols outside the grid indicate a light source. Okay, it's more lights, just like Akari. The light travels as a beam into the grid and is reflected by the mirrors. And every mirror that you put in has to be used at least once. And a light beam that starts from a letter must finish at another instance of the same letter. Numbers indicate how many times the light beam is reflected by a mirror. Okay, I think I understand that. Okay, can I draw loops? I mean, can I draw lines? I don't know. Okay, this C2, this has to connect to the other C2 over here. C has to connect to C, right? And let's just draw dots here. The light has to bounce twice to get from this C1 to this C2 to this C2. And think of it as the light beam is going in this direction in this one, and the light beam's going in this direction in this one. So that means I'm going to have a mirror in, hey, go away. In one of these rows, I'm going to have two mirrors that cut from one side of the grid all the way to the other side of the grid. Light beams are allowed to cross each other. In fact, we're not even going to draw in light beams. We're just going to see, we're going to have to visualize. And now, if I'm not mistaken, every one of these regions has to can have no more than one mirror in it. Yeah, a room can have only exactly one mirror. Every room has exactly one mirror. Okay, cool. Okay, I think I can do that. So there are 4 mirrors in here somewhere, right? I'm going to need to get used to the so that means that neither of these are mirrors, because I know that the C2 mirrors are coming all the way across. Right, and oh, look, we have actually a given, don't we? This D1 is going to come straight up here and hit this cell, and then it's going to bounce in here, and that's the only option for that one. So this is going this way. It doesn't really tell me much about what's going on in this cell, but it does tell me, again, these two are not used. And I believe these can't be used, and this one can't be used. Nice. The E8 is probably going to be kind of a nightmare, but the F2 is helpful. I know that I'm going to come straight in this direction. Oh God. How do I just erase these things? Okay. I'm going to come straight in this direction, bounce once, and then bounce again and come out. The same thing with G2. G2, I'm going to go straight up, come all the way across, and go back up. And how would that work? Oh, these are used, right? There's only one in this cell. Oh, this has to be... there has to be a mirror in here. There has to be a mirror in here. So if it is a mirror like this, then it's the one being used by the F2. If it's a mirror like this, then there has to be another mirror in the opposite direction before that. Okay. Challenging, I must say. This is tough. The B2 is going to come in and bounce off a mirror and then bounce in the opposite direction again. And if I were to do this, then it would have to, that would be forcing this, right? If I do this, that'd be forcing that, and so on. Cool, but I could also be just using this mirror twice. I can use the mirror as often as I need to. But I mean, logically speaking, I think every mirror is used a maximum of twice. Like if the B2 uses this mirror, no other source can use that mirror without somehow magically getting into the beam of the two. So anyway, that's kind of beside the point. What it does mean, though, what does that mean? That actually means that the two bounces that the B makes, the two bounces that the F makes, the two bounces of the G, 2, 4. Let's see. Let's go. A has 3, B has 2. Oh, neat. Okay. 3, B has 2, C has 2, D has 1, E has 8, which is 16. F makes 18, G makes 20. Right. There are 20 bounces that happen, and there are 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 mirrors. So some of the mirrors are definitely going to be used twice. Look at this A. I'm trying to think how this A is going to work. This is somewhat restricted. It would be really neat if the puzzle makers could just label label them in the order that I need to reason about them. Like A is the one you should think about first. That would be kind of neat. But okay, let's think about this for a minute. If this bounces this way, it's going to bounce 1, 2, 3 times to get into the other one. Okay, so that's exactly what's going to happen. It's going to bounce somewhere in this column. If it bounces here, it can't bounce again until here, and then it can't bounce again until here. Whoops, here, and then it's broken as heck. Okay. So the A3 is going to use the bouncing opportunity in this column, and it's not going to be used by any other bouncer. So it doesn't seem like that's going to be used. It's not going to be here, is it? 1, 2, yeah. So that's not used. Can it be here? Right, it obviously can't be here. So I believe that's not used. So where is it left? It's either here or here. Okay, this is interesting. If it's here, well, let me think about this in a different way. If I use this one, then it's going to come in here and go straight up and then go straight across again. It's probably not going to use that one, right? So I don't want to be bifurcating at this point. But suffice to say, it can come. All right, let's look at this though. If it comes up here, it can't be, the bounce can't happen in this column because they're both in the same region. That can work. But this is a problem because I know I have mirrors in these two. In this one, I guess it's possible for that to work okay. Yeah. So anyway, this is helpful. The A is using this column, but let's look at an even lower number. So D was the easiest and really kind of set the scene for everybody else. But let's look at B and C. If C isn't using this at all, but right, it's being used by A to bounce this way. So C must be using this one. Yeah, I hope I'm not breaking anything, but that seems to be the case. So C appears to be done. Please tell me if that logic is bad, because then I will cry. Yeah, thanks, Emigrant. Yeah, I didn't see what you were saying, but you're basically confirming what I just said. I feel better now. Okay, so G2 looks like it's probably okay. The F. What if F didn't use this region? It would use this, and then it would be very, 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 very broken. So F is going to use this region. If it goes here, sorry, bad. If it goes here, then it goes here. Yeah, it's sort of okay. C, that may not be the right place to look. Oh, I did this. Oh, I get to light things up. Holy crap, that's neat. Okay, that's just confirming that that's working. Okay, this is a great puzzle, but you guys have to be patient with me. I'm sorry. Okay. Okay. Very happy. So, can this be where the F is happening? Yes, it can. Don't lose your train of thought. F is using this one, and it's not using this one. If it was here, well, there wouldn't be really anything wrong with that. It just wouldn't be. Um, hmm. So, okay. I mean, if it was here, whoops. If it was doing that, then E is going to get into some trouble. Well, that's not logic, is it? It's just vibing. Look, if this E is not using this mirror, then it's going to use one here. If the E is not using this mirror, okay, that's too many double negatives. Okay, let's take a look at this again, because if this is coming here, then the F2 is using this. I can't use the the F2 mirror, wherever it may be, can still be used by the A3. So let me show you what I mean. If I do that, then the A3 can come here, right, and still be fine. So there's no contradiction there. What I was trying to do was eliminate this being A, or at least force it to do that, which is actually also still not necessarily broken. It would, oh yes it is. It would force this. Okay, well, right. If the A uses this, then it's going to have to share a mirror with the F, but that's also not too helpful, but let's try to keep that in mind. I do have this cell being used. I do have all four of these being used. Okay. I'm taking EMA Grant's suggestion here and marking this as unused. Okay, so G can't use this cell. And can it use this one? I guess it can. No, it can't. Okay, so G is going to actually use one of these cells. So yeah, okay. This is used by G. I wish I could just write a G in here somewhere. But that's not going to happen. I'm always tempted to visualize, and visualization is a bad way to solve these. Oh, I'm being really dumb. The B has to use something before here. It can't use this cell. It certainly can't use this one. So B is going to be using one of these cells. So this isn't used. So E is going to come down, see, and bounce. It's going to definitely bounce in this cell, which is nice. Oh, wow. I'm starting to think, I mean, you can actually approach this from thinking about how E has to actually make eight bounces. When I do, yeah, I can only illuminate one of these at a time, whatever. Okay. It'd probably be confusing if I illuminated all of them. So anyway, the B, if it tries to use this cell, it's going to steal away from G. Because then G is going to get into a big mess trying to bounce one more time, and it can't come up to here. It has to bounce earlier. Oh, but it could bounce here. No, it can't. This is not used. That's not used at all. Okay, fine. So the B has to come to one of these two spots. So it can't use this one. So one of these two is used. I'm going to leave it open. One of these two. If it's this being used, then I have to use this one. Then I have to use this cell. Let me think. If this is here and this is here, there's nothing broken there. Okay, now this is not possible because then the E just flies out of the other side of the building. The E is gonna come down, and then it has to reflect again in this spot. I mean, chances are it's gonna reflect this way, and then reflect this way, and then reflect this way, and then turn around. Yeah, something like this. And the B ends up using this one. But that's guessing, but it's kind of good to visualize. Anyway, this is definitely coming this way. If I cut this way, I end up using the area of the G, and G gets mad at me. So this comes this way. And now it either cuts down or cuts back up. That's cool. Yeah. So can this be the G cell? I don't think so, right? So don't use that one. If it's this cell and this cell, that seems to be all right. If it's this cell and why can't I use this one? Oh, because of the F? Yeah. Okay, I think I'm happy with that. That needs to be here. That finishes this. These can't be used, so this is used. The E bounces, bounces, bounces. The B has to come this way. This is the only place for B now, right? Because this spot has a mirror in it, so it has to be the one used by B. Okay. And now this can be one way or the other, but I suspect it's going to be used by the E. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, probably. 7, 8, 7, 8. Yeah, for the E to use 8 mirrors, it's going to have to. I mean, it's going to have to do this. I'm sorry. It just is. This is the only way for this to work, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and done. Okay, I'm not going to move those anymore. I'm sorry. I got all of the nonsense happening. Whoops. I can't do this anymore. So this is used. So this comes across here. And now G is done. E is done. D, F is not. So it has to actually borrow that and then that. Oh my God. Oh, all right. Please, no more hard puzzles. What's next? Did anybody else make a request? I'm just going to look in the chat, or I'm going to pretend to look at the chat. Okay, what is it? You have it in Sudoku Pad. Let's see. Okay. I'm going to find a kuchoku. I think I have been requested a kuchoku. Anophytes funestus, thank you for your patience. I also agree. It's a pretty interesting puzzle. It's a very interesting puzzle. It's a very hard one. I do think it's a 4-star puzzle. Please, I wanted 2 or 3-star puzzles. Okay, so let's do a kuchoku because, and it's your lucky day, guys. I'm going to do the kuchoku in Sudoku Pad. Just kidding. All right. Here is a kuchoku. It says, "Hello world." I'm afraid it does not look familiar, but I'm going to stretch for a moment. All right. I hope to do this in a relatively fast, at a relatively quick pace because I don't want to. Oh my goodness, what's going on here? Hello world. Now, for those of you who don't know how kuchoku works, where have you been? Kuchoku is again a loop drawing genre, except instead of drawing orthogonal loops, you're going to draw loops with very strange angles. And the rule is that all of the letters that are the same need to be directly connected into a little network, a little sequence. And letters that are different cannot connect to each other without first connecting to a black dot. And you have to form a loop. In other words, this has to be closed. The O and the O, no matter what they do, they have to connect with each other. The L's have to connect with each other, but the point is the loop actually can cross itself, but it's only allowed to cross at 90-degree angles. So this is not permitted. And in fact, it's so not permitted that just drawing that there causes Wessel to have back spasms. But the L's all have to connect with each other, right? So that's the only way for that to work, okay? And now the so the L can't connect to the O here, but let's not think about that now. This R is going to connect to this R and to this R, but we don't know in what order. So they can form a big old honkin' triangle like this, or like this, or like that. But we have to be cognizant of the fact that whatever that R does, it's going to have to accommodate the fact that these H's need to connect as well. And in fact, the H's need to connect directly. There's no other way to do it. And they have to actually squeeze between the W and O here. This is very pretty. And these W's have to connect. And notice that the W and the H are parallel. If in some way we have to cross one of them, we can cross both of them without causing any trouble. They are forming sort of these 2x3 squares. The diagonals are sort of at a 2x3 angle, whatever angle that is, for those of you who do trigonometry. Those who don't do enough trigonometry in your day jobs, Kuchoku is for you. For everybody else, it's just not the right puzzle type. Anyway, these two R's can now connect because they are 90-degree angles from each other. But these two R's sure as hell cannot, because then you've got an illegal branch here, right? Okay. So undo. Undo. Don't press Control. By the way, if you're in puzzling and you press Control Z, it erases all the work you've done. So don't do that. So you always have to use the back button to undo. All right. Whoops. Now I've undone too much in order to illustrate to you how screwed up the world is. Okay. Great. Now, there are no E's to connect, but we do have to connect these two D's. This L has to escape somehow. That's not very important yet, but we've done the easy part now, more or less. But now it gets really nasty. Like every kachoku is absolutely nasty. What needs to connect with what? We've got all of the letters connected that need to connect with each other, and we know the order in which they need to connect. But and we do have to use all the black dots. But we can't. So we have HELOWRD, seven letter groups, and we have 7 dots that we need to connect to them. No, we have 8 dots. All the dots need to be used. But it would be very worrisome if there were fewer black dots than there were letters. So that would cause a lot of problems. So who uses what? That's the question here. Like, in what order do these black dots get used? So let's think about that for a while. Let's think about that for the next few hours. If this D does not use this dot, then the only other things it can connect to are other letters. In fact, this won't even let me erase. Okay, there we go. This D has to connect to this dot because it can't connect to any other letter, can't connect to anything else. And if I use both of these dots, that's probably still okay, except we're starting to run out of dots for the other cells to use. Let's look at where this R can go. The R can't cross through here, right? 2 by 2 by 2. Oh yeah, that is not a 90-degree angle at all. The R, can it reach through here, or is that's not a 90-degree angle, is it? No, these are 2 by 3. This is 3 by 7. That's not right. So this does have to come here, doesn't it? Doesn't it, world? Okay. Now if I go straight up here, then this is broken, but I also can't connect to any other letters. So where do I go? Where does this D go? Where does this D go? I can't come here because that's illegal. And also it's not a 90-degree angle. Crossing into, so yeah, bizarre. Oh, are you saying this is possible? That's a 90-degree angle? No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. Oh yeah, it is. Okay, well that explains that. Okay, let me just show you what we just discovered. I was doing this. I was reasoning that this is the only place that this D can reach, but now I was getting in trouble with this dot because this dot can't go any. Wait, I was getting in trouble with what exactly? Oh, I was getting in trouble with this D. This D has nowhere to go. Wow, that's really subtle. So this has to come this way. Change line colors. Okay, and then this D has to come here. That's kind of neat, but very, very surprising. All right. And now I probably have to do this and this and this, right? I mean, if I was a fast solver, I would probably do that because that's the only way to reach those black dots. But let's go through it step by step. If this D comes straight up, it's going to lock this dot in. So this comes over here, And now it can go to L or O. If it goes to O, then this L is stranded, right? You can't go through any weird angles, can you? Yeah. If it goes to the O, that's stranded, so it goes to the L. The L can go this way, but if it comes here, well, yeah. I think the L is going to eventually connect to the O through something, but it can either connect through both of these or through this one. But the point is, this is going to connect to here. The O now needs to escapeify. Wow. Does it come here? No, that's not kosher, is it? No. I think that's flawed. Yeah, how does the O come? It has to wiggle into, it has to do kind of something like this. That's possible. But yeah, so yeah, if this connects here, then this O is stranded. If it connects anywhere else, then the O is also stranded. So this does have to connect to the O, but this O, I mean, has to come through there, right? How else is it going to connect? And then this goes to E, this goes to here, and this goes to L. And then back to O. And then I formed a loop, right? No. Where am I exiting? I think I formed a loop. Yeah, because the L is connected here. Yeah, of course. But yeah, this can just go to L, but then this is stranded. Okay, let me go back a little bit. I'm going too fast. From here, oh, I see what's going on. I think these have to connect, and this comes here. And notice that all these lines are parallel, and the E can escape through here. Are those 90-degree angles? Yes. Wow. But, right? 2 by 3. No, 2 by... Oh, no, this is not a 90-degree angle. That's why. Okay. What a bummer. So, we don't know. Is this broken? Tell me. No. Okay, let's look at this dot, because I was just told to look at this dot. If this is going 2 by 3, how do I escape through here? I'd have to go 2 by 3, 2 by 3. No. This is also 2 by 3, so in order to escape here, I'd have to do this. Well, where does it go then? Oh, it either touches the H or the R, of course. I guess the R comes across here and then to the H, because you have to connect it twice. Okay, that does advance the solve quite a bit, doesn't it? So now, from the this is a 2 by 3 kind of shape. These angles here are 2 by 3 kinds of shapes. So it seems to me that these dots, in order to escape, they have to come through one of these 2 by 3s. This is also a 2 by 3, isn't it? And this is a 2 by 3 here. Okay. All right, I'm starting to visualize this a little bit. This dot needs to connect to things. It can't come through here in any way. So I think it needs to connect up. and then to the W, and then the W escapes by going here. And then the O, let's see, this O endpoint and this L endpoint are connected. Oh my God, they have to do this. Wow, what a crazy puzzle. Why are we getting so many hard puzzles? I hope this is fun for you. I mean, I'm having a lot of fun, but what a bear. That was like 13 minutes long. Okay, we only have about half an hour, and I've been requested to do a special puzzle by Palfly. Palfly. Okay. Palfly, thank you for your donation. Am I going to be receiving this puzzle through Sudoku? Okay. So I'm going to go to SudokuPad, and we're going to do a very special type of puzzle called a deet deet doot. Really? They hear me deeting, they doot it, by Palfly Campling. Thank you, Palfly. Palfly. Normal deet deet doot rules apply. Everybody knows what those are. Place the digits 1 to 5 into every cell off the grid. Oh, of the grid. Okay. Typo. Normal DT2 rules apply. Place the digits 1 to 5 into every cell of the grid. Digits can't repeat in regions or on diagonals, but they can repeat in rows/columns. Digits separated by a pink DT2 sum to a prime number. Digits separated by a green diamond sum to a composite number. And that's all you need to know. Some digits separated by a green diamond sum to a composite or non-prime number. 1, 2, 4, 6, 8, and 9 are composite numbers. Well, non-primes anyway. I don't think of 1 as a composite. It's just sort of its own thing. Anyway, nothing is ever going to sum to 1, so let's not think about it too hard. Okay, so every region has the numbers 1 through. Wow, let's get out of this mode. No more pens. No more. Let's erase one more segment. Okay. So I can start good lifting these, but anyway, 1 through 5. This seems to be the space where I need to be reasoning about prime numbers. So I'm just going to say these two are odd digits. I mean, even digits. This is a 2-4 pair. This is a 1-3-5 pair. But this can't be a 5 because it'll be next to a 4 and they'll create a non-prime. One of these is a 5, and the order of these digits is going to be 5, 2, 5, 2, 1, 4, 3, 5, 2, 3, 4, 1, both work. Okay, so we don't know in what order they're happening, but this is going to be a non-prime, and this is going to be a prime. So for it to be prime, this has to be even. 1 and 2 makes a prime, 3 and 2 makes a prime, 5 and 2 makes a prime, so this must be a 4. So this is 5 to make it non-prime. This is not 5 because there's 1 in the box. This is 2 then, and this is 4, and we know that much. Okay. This has a 2 on it. This can't be a 5 because of the diagonal rule. The diagonal rule. This isn't a 2 because of the diagonal rule. Wow. 1, 3, 5. This is going to be prime, so it's 1 or 3. But this, yeah, and this is the other of 1 or 3. There's a 2 up here somewhere. Whoops. Whoa. Hey, looking great. A 2 up here somewhere. 2, 4, and 5. Oh, wait, we can't have a 4 here because of the thingamajob. Okay, no diamond. No. No diagonals. You okay? Right, but not in regions. Okay. Let's see. All right, so this is even. Otherwise, we're going to have a non-prime. And yeah, this does have to be a 4. This has to be a 5. This can't be a 4. It has to be 2. So this has to be 4. This? Because then I have a prime, a non-prime. There's summing to a non-prime. Okay, let's go back for a moment. Sorry, I don't want to go back that far. What am I doing wrong here? This doesn't have to be a 4, I guess. But what can it be? Oh, it can be a 1. And then this is also a 1. This is 2 and 4 and 3. Okay. Wow, tricky. Tricky, Palfly. You made this puzzle? You want to screw me up? Okay. Oh, okay. I promise I haven't been looking at chat, but Emigrant got it before I did. Okay. So these two form a prime. Well, we don't know more about that. But this can't be 1, 3, or 5. This is 2 or 4 because of diagonals. And so this is odd. It can't be a 1. Okay, very cool. All right, whatever. What do we know here? This has to be even. Oh no, it can be a 1 as well. How funny. Okay, let's not throw ourselves a lifeline just yet. This is a composite number. Big whoop. 5, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2. Yeah. Okay. What am I looking at next? Digits can repeat in rows, but they can't repeat in diagonals. Okay, so actually this is a 1, 2, 4 triple for what it's worth. So for these to be composite, yeah, that's not helpful. There's no 1 in either of these cells or 4. So these are from 2, 3, and 5. So is there some kind of way to guarantee that this is composite? No. Interesting, interesting. Oh, this can't be a 1. Sorry. Should have seen that. Because of the diagonal rule. This can't be a 1. This can be a 1, but this can't be. So where is the 1 in this box? Is that a good question? No, we're kind of running out of like super good questions. Okay. Does it help that this is a prime? This has to have an even digit on it. But more than that, I can't say. Okay. There's so few clues in the grid, aren't there? 4, 5. Let's see. There is a 1 in one of these two cells. Okay. Okay. Dead air, folks. Dead air. So for this to be composite, is there anything I can rule out? I don't think so. 4 can go with 2 or 5. 2 can go with, can't go with either one. Okay, that's not a 2. 1 can go with 5 or 3. 4 can go with 5. Wait, 1 can go with 2. 4 can go with 5. This is not a 3 either. Yeah, that's a thunderous deduction. So if this was, wait, these two digits are different. These two digits are different. So this, if this is a 2, this can be a 2. These two digits are different. If this is a 4, this is a 2. This is a 4, 2. Um, 4, and this is, if this is 4 and this is 2, then this is 1. Let's see, I gotta do this. 4, 2, 1. That makes this a 5, and this a 3, and this a 3. What is wrong with that? Nothing, right? It's fine. Look, it's fine. It's fine. And whereas if this was 2 and this was 4, that's even more fine, isn't it? Okay, that's not where to look. But yeah, we eliminated 2 from here and 3 from here, right? Wait, how did we eliminate 3? Why can't this be 1 and 3? It can be. Okay. Ugh. All right. So we haven't ruled anything out of there. Let's see. What's the deal here, folks? 4 and 2, 4 and 5, 1 and 3, 1 and 5. I mean, if this is 4 and this is 2 and this is, can be anything really. This is 4 again. Okay. Something with the diagonals. No? 1, 5. 2, 3, and 4. There's always a 5 in one of these two cells. That helps. Which means this isn't 5. This is from 2, 3, or 4. If this is 5, this would have to be 2. So what's going on there? If this is 5, this is 3, this is 2. Oh, this can't be a 2 or a 4. Okay. So for this to be prime, this has to be a 2, right? And then this is broken. Okay, so this can't be 5. Wow. 5 here. This is not a 4. This is not a 2. This is not a 2. This is a 3, 4 pair. Wow, that was hard. And not that I'm complaining. I'm not complaining. I'm just whining. Okay, this isn't a 4. Cool. So I don't have to bash this, do I? This is 1, 3, or 5. So this can't be a 3. Simple. This is 1, 3, or 5. This is 1, 3, or 5. This can't be a 5 because it's not prime. 4, 5. Where's the 4 in this box? I think this is going to start accelerating towards its solution because I am such a positive person. I have so much positivity. 1 and 5 and 4 and 5 are both broken. Oh no, it's composite, you dumbass. Okay, this is composite. So, oh well, that's a lot of options, isn't it? 1, 3, 5, 2, 5. This is 1, 3, or 4. It's so annoying that nothing is forced. Yeah, this is quite an interesting puzzle type. Oh, this isn't a 3. Hello, diagonals. This isn't a 1. This isn't a 1. So this is 1. Oh, I know you guys have been staring at me and saying, "Who is this moron?" And you'd be right by asking questions. Asking questions is how we learn. 1, 4. These two digits are the same. And if this is a 1, 4 pair, if these are both 4s, this has to be a no. Don't be stupid. Oh yeah. If these two are if these two are 4s, this is 4. Because I need a 4 in this box. I need a 4 in this box. One of these two is a 4, but either one can be. If I put a 4 here, these are 1s. And if I put a 4 here, then I have other options for 1s. 4 makes this a 3. This is a 2, 5 pair. This is not a 1 because of diagonals. Diagonals. This isn't a 1. This isn't a 1. This is not a 1. This is the only place for 1. Good night. That's not a 2. Now, where's 1 in this bottom shelf? It's not in these cells. Okay, so this is 4. Okay. Dang. Composite. That's fine. Those are both composite. Yeah. Okay, let's just think about what this can be. No, let's not think about what this can be. It can't be a 2, that's for sure. It can't be a 2. It can't be a 1. It can't be a 2, can't be 1. 3, 4, or 5. 3, 5, 5, 3, 4, 5 are all fine. One of these is a 2. It appears that both of them can be 2s. These are not from 2, 5. This is a 1, 3 pair, isn't it? So this is 4. This is not 4 anymore. Okay, so this is 4. This is 2. This is a 3, 5 pair. This is not a 2. This can totally be a 2 because we're ignoring everything in the world that makes any sense. 3, 5 pair makes this a 2. Wow. Okay, so 2, 3, 5. This is not a 3. 1, 3, 2, 5. Cool. These two digits are the same. This is not a 2. 5 here, 5 here, 2 here. These two are different, so these two are the same. Let's color them. These two are the same. And this is red. And oh, it's not a 5 anymore. Haha. 3. I didn't need to color. I didn't need to color jack shit. 3, 1, 3, and 2. What, 20 minutes? Okay, I guess we're done. We got 10 more minutes left, and in this time, I could just be standing here and telling you what a great thing it is that you've been here. Appreciate all the time you've had with me. I hope you had a little bit of fun. Um, I hope you came up with new insults for the guy who's trying to solve puzzles never seen before. You don't need to color, you get to color. I can't believe all this time has gone by so fast. I can already smell eggs coming up out of the kitchen. Those of you who don't eat eggs, you don't have to eat with me. Uh, yeah, SudokuCon. It's a great thing, and I'm not very good at extemporizing. Go, get your tickets. 20 tickets have been sold out of 100. We were hoping to sell 100 tickets this weekend. Um, Probably not. Well, we were hoping to sell some more. So please do buy your tickets if you're planning to go. It really helps people organize when they know how many people are coming. And I know that people are excited about this stuff. Please spread the word. Please spread the word about SudokuCon. Um, and when I come and I give my presentations, I'm going to have talks prepared. It's not going to be this kind of extemporizing that I'm doing right now. I think you'll have a great time. I think you'll have a really, and I look forward to meeting you there. That's the best part. Um, so, yeah, I will sit here for another 7 minutes or so. I don't have any other announcements. This has been a lot of fun. Are there any questions for me? Otherwise, I'm going to eventually sign off.